Today we're going over the best video games of all time by the top tens. The top tens, of course, is a site where you can basically vote for your favorite games or movies on each year, even. And there are some non-votable lists like on here as well. We can make personal lists on here and stuff. And also, let's not forget the community is, yeah, they're not the brightest people in the world. Just forget they made that list of the worst anime characters and they put Goku as number 3. It seems that most of the people, including myself on the top 10, haven't always seen many animes as well. So yeah, Goku is not one of the worst anime characters of all time. So the best video games of all time. Number one, of course, if you've been seeing this video for like the past minute, you can obviously tell it's Minecraft. It used to be Zelda Ocarina of Time, but way more people have played Minecraft on here. And yeah, basically Minecraft, you can basically do whatever you want. You know, in the boundaries of the game, which is a lot. Minecraft has the most customization of any game in history. I think the only game that has more customizable things is Gary's mod. And with Minecraft mods, you can basically do whatever you want on the computer version. It has limited. Basically, you can do whatever you want. Okay, we have mods. Okay, you have this here. They're doing stuff with supporting stuff with mods as well. And yeah, basically, you can basically go do whatever you want. You can basically blow up the world if that's what your heart's desires. Or you can or if you have mods, you can basically make games in Minecraft. You can basically do whatever you want. You can put games inside Minecraft. And yeah, it's more than like Zelda where it's like one game. You can actually recreate Ocarina of Time in Minecraft. I won't be surprised if someone already did it by now. But yeah, Minecraft has Ocarina of Time, which I said used to be number 1, but it's number 2. In Minecraft, you can recreate Ocarina of Time, but still Ocarina of Time is always voted as one of the best games ever made. You know, and yeah, it's number 2 on the list. Number 3 is Smash Brothers Brawl. This must be really old because Smash Brothers Brawl was the most recent Smash Brothers game to come out. Yeah, it was made 12 years ago. This list was made around Smash Brothers Brawl came out. I'm surprised it's still at number 3. But yeah, this list is pretty old, so that's why Smash Brothers Brawl is at number 3. Yeah, and yeah, they have made, the Melee fanboys would definitely disagree with this placing. The Melee fans would put Melee at number 1 and Smash Bros. Brawl all the way at the bottom of the list. But Smash Bros. Brawl had the Subspace episode, which, yeah, was, of course, that was the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, of course. Of course, Skyrim, Fools for all. Of course that's up, epicness of Skyrim, okay? With mods, it's basically, Skyrim is a very, very big game. I think there's more stuff to do in Skyrim than Ocarina of Time. Skyrim is essentially Skyrim. It's full of memes, you can mod the game to your heart, like GTA 5, where there's a lot of mods for that game, but you can basically, with mods, you can do whatever you want. Smash Bros. Brawl can mod the game, but it's much more harder to mod Smash Bros. Than Skyrim. Say figure GTA, it's much more easier to mod in Smash Bros. As well. Which basically, if you play as mod, it can basically beat up people as Goku if you use mods in GTA 5. Or you can just run around and, yeah, basically, run people over with a cow. Next is Mario 64, the one where FMV4 is from. So yeah, the Mario, spaghetti, of course. There's a DS for. I'm surprised they haven't made. They're actually remaking this game for the Switch. So yeah, Mario is at 6. I'm surprised there's no Mario game in the top 5, but yeah, Mario is at 6. Red Dead Redemption's at number 7. Majora's Mask is at 8. That's the creepy Zelda game that. I'm surprised that's in number 8, but yeah, that's the creepy Zelda game. Smash Bros. Ultimate is at number 9. There's a lot of Nintendo games in the top 10, but yeah, Nintendo has a lot of amazing games. Smash Bros. Ultimate, I will be surprised in months and like 4 years from now, Smash Bros. Brawl is behind Smash Bros. Ultimate. And last is Halo 3. Yeah, I think Halo Reach is better, but yeah, more people played Halo 3 than Halo Reach. And of course, Halo 3 is still amazing as a game. And of course, yeah, it's mostly the people who ask that question. Mostly people who only have a PlayStation. Well, oh, why do you like the game called Halo so much? That's all Microsoft never has. Okay, blah 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 blah. Those PlayStation fanboys. They're stuck with the you know they're stuck with the ripoff of Tomb Raider essentially called Uncharted. And yeah, that they had Halo is a what's much better than the PlayStation version of Halo called Killzone. Yeah, Killzone's just a terrible game franchise compared to Halo. You know, Killzone has like two bad games, and Halo only has like one. And that's the one that's the fifth one, like one truly bad game. Next is Super Mario Bros. I'm surprised it's not number 10, top 10 the original, but there's so many games that have come out. So Mario Bros. The first one. It's a classic Mario. It's a classic game. So yeah, Mario, classic. Mario Galaxy. I think this is the most overrated entry in the Mario series. Maybe because I don't like the Wii console. I just do not like the Wii console. I hated the console. It's my least favorite Nintendo console of all time. The stupid motion controls and that garbage. Yeah, Mario. But they are remastered on the Switch. Hopefully, you remaster it. You can play it normally without the motion controls in the game. And yeah, next is Half-Life 2. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Half-Life 2, of course, that's a classic FPS game. The Last of Us. It's funny how the PlayStation exclusive is lower than my. You have. This just shows how PlayStation is the weakest of the bunch. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Nintendo games, and you have the first PlayStation exclusive doing all the way down 14. I have not played The Last of Us, but yeah, The Last of Us is below Halo 3, as well as that. Yeah, PlayStation has a lower exclusive than Microsoft. Roblox. Why is Roblox in number 15? Roblox is not even a game yet, but Roblox is basically it exists, okay? It's a kids game, okay? It's for kids. I bet a bunch of little kids are avoiding this up. Roblox is not even a game. It's just, but the only thing that going for Roblox is there's a lot, like Minecraft, there's a lot of things you can do, and Roblox is actually older than Minecraft. But yeah, Roblox, no. Another Nintendo game, Smash Bros. Melee. I won't be surprised if all the Smash Bros. Games in the top 20. But yeah, they're all that's just classic GameCube games. So yeah, next Final Fantasy 7. I have not played Final Fantasy 7, so yeah. Also, Final Fantasy 7 is considered a cyberpunk game. I thought nobody knew that, but yeah. Pointless facts for you. Kingdom Hearts 2 obviously has Disney's logo on it, so it's on the list. So yeah, and Kingdom Hearts 2. Breath of the Wild is at number 9. I'm surprised that's not higher, but yeah. Again, there's so many Nintendo games on the list. Mass Effect 2. So now we have 8. Half the list is basically Nintendo games. Half the top 20, almost half the top 20 is Nintendo games. And next is another Nintendo game, Mario World. Yeah, Mario World is another classic Mario game. Smash Bros. For Wii U. The black sheep of the franchise, essentially, according to this site. Actually, Smash Bros. 64 is, but yeah. But Smash Bros. For Wii U is the lowest of the Smash Bros. Games. It's at 22, basically this game has become forgotten because of Smash Bros. Switch. This game has become irrelevant because of Smash Bros. Ultimate. This game has become irrelevant. Then it's Batman Arkham City. I only played the last one, the one of the Knight guy, Arkham Knight, but that was a great game. So yeah, Batman games are great. Chrono Trigger, that's an old RPG. It released on I think it's a DS game. Yeah, it's a DS game. I'm surprised it's so high on the list, but yeah. Oh, it came out in 1995. It must have been a PlayStation 1 game. Star Wars Battlefront 2, not to be confused with the 2017 Star Wars Battlefront 2. Fallout New Vegas is at 26. Oh, look, Undertale, the most overrated game ever made. Okay, besides Fortnite. And besides Roblox. Well, I'm surprised Fortnite is not even on this list because everybody keeps Fortnite. Oh, Fortnite's the greatest game of all time. No, listen, Fortnite's a pile of garbage. I don't know why I'm talking about Fortnite, but yeah, Undertale, it's about an annoying skeleton people. So yeah, annoying. Every time I'm talking about Sans. Call of Duty, I'm surprised. Black Ops, which I think that's the Besides Modern Warfare 1 and 2, I think that's the most well-regarded Call of Duty game to ever release. San Andreas at 29. It used to be in the top 10, but it got deleted. That's what people would say on the GTA 5 one. But yeah, this game's at 29. It's a classic PS2 game. I think it's the best-selling PS2 game. Portal 2, yeah, there's no like no Nintendo games in the next like 10 games. There's like these are not Nintendo games, but yeah, Portal 2. But if you look at this list again, it shows how Nintendo's influence among the gaming industry is just massive. Portal 2, another classic game. GTA 4, you know, it's not their favorite. It's not people's favorite. So yeah, GTA 4, Mario Odyssey, and again another Nintendo game. It's another Mario game. You know, there's gonna be a lot more Mario games and Zelda games on this list. BioShock, another classic game. I played it. TF2. TF2 is higher than Overwatch. It is. So yeah, I have Call of Duty above TF2. Well, again, the only good Call of Duty games are the older ones. The newer ones, yeah, they're just the same bull crap. They just come up with they're complaining that Black Ops, but that's the only Call of Duty game that people actually like. I'm surprised this game wasn't higher. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Okay, it's basically I think it was a very revolutionary game for its time, and yeah, it changed people's ways about graphics, changed people's minds about games. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was essentially a direct sequel to Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Next is Mario Kart Wii. I'm surprised that's the highest rated Mario game on here. And then it's another Zelda game. Yeah, I don't have to. Next is Fallout 3. I'm surprised that's not higher. I'm surprised New Vegas is higher, but yeah, it's Fallout 3 to basically revolutionize the Fallout franchise. Even Intel Professor ran it to the ground with 76, but yeah, that's a whole other story. Call of Duty Black Ops 2, that's another Call of Duty game that people actually like. And then we have the most overrated game ever in history, Fortnite. Crappy Royale. It's not even a game. It's garbage. Fortnite is just garbage. Never vote, and I'm never gonna vote for Fortnite. It's garbage, okay? It's just a bunch of babies that play this game now. A bunch of babies who are lying if you don't say Fortnite's the greatest game of all time. Next is Super Mario Galaxy 2. I'm surprised this game isn't higher Doom, but Doom is essentially a very old game. There is the 2016 version, but yeah, the remake. But yeah, next is Mario Bros. 3, another Mario game. Oh yeah, Luigi's Mansion. Yeah, that's a classic GameCube game. Zelda Twilight Princess. This game also released on the GameCube, but that's the Wii version, which is the worst version because of motion controls and stuff. Next is Pokemon Emerald. I'm surprised no Pokemon games have shown up. I was surprised. What's the Pokemon games? Pokemon Emerald is only at 47. Halo 1. I haven't seen another PlayStation exclusive yet. I haven't seen another game that's only on the PlayStation. Yeah, PlayStation must really suck that much. They must really suck that much. They don't even have any games. There's so many. Nintendo is, of course, the king of exclusive games, okay? People only play PlayStation for Call of Duty, okay? Paper Mario, people only bought PS3s to play Call of Duty and play, Final Fantasy 6000, the 6000 Final Fantasy games they released on the PlayStation. Oh yeah, most people really bought the PlayStation 3 for play Blu-rays. Next is Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. That's another classic game, and yeah, there's a lot of Mario games and a lot of Nintendo games. I think they have to list Nintendo games already. Halo 2, of course. Surprised Halo Reach is not in the top 50. Halo 1, Halo 2, and Halo 3. Next is Resident Evil 4. That game is really only known for being on GameCube. So yeah, the GameCube version is the best version, obviously. Okay, the best version of the game is obviously the GameCube version. Yeah, of course, you can't argue because we all know it's true. The GameCube version is the best. Of course, Halo Reach. Of course, the best Halo game is only at 52. The best Halo game. I think it was much higher, but they put it down on the list. But yeah, no, it's a free. That game was an epic game. Obviously, probably it should be one of the best games of the PS4 and Xbox One games. One of the best new original games. Okay, not all the ports of old GTA games, and then it's GTA's PlayStation. They didn't even have the next PlayStation exclusive, Uncharted 2, among few acts. That the whole thing of being a ripoff of Tomb Raider was a joke. If you dislike, I bet the Uncharted fanboys must have disliked the video because I made a joke about Uncharted. Yeah, it was a joke. Shadow of the Colossus, I'm surprised that's not high. Probably because a lot of people think the game is boring because you just go after giants in the middle of the sand, and the game gets boring after a while. But the game is the PS4 version has beautiful graphics, so yeah. So you have PlayStation now has exclusives. Next is Terraria. I'm surprised that's what swap play. It's still better. It's way better than Roblox. Roblox is a pile of garbage. Okay, Metal Gear Solid 3. I think that was only on the PlayStation 2, but yeah, that's a Metal Gear game. I think it's not only on PlayStation 2. It came on the 3DS like 10 years later, and they released it on the 3DS for reasons. And yeah, next is Mario Kart 8 and Metroid Prime, more Nintendo games. But Mario Kart 8 should be higher than Mario Kart Wii, because it's better. Mario Kart 8 is the better version of Mario. Actually, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe would say. Yeah, next is Metroid Prime, another Nintendo game is on the list. It's when I have there's Nintendo. You can always tell it. Nintendo, of course, had the best exclusive games. Of course, they have the most best franchises. PlayStation only and Microsoft don't even hold a candle to Nintendo's library of games. Next is Overwatch. That game is still in the top 100. This game's still in the top 100. This game's dead. No one plays this game anymore. Okay, no one plays this game anymore. This game is basically there's like the same. It's like the same 10 people who still play the game. So yeah, next is the people who bought Warcraft 3 and said it was a masterpiece. So yeah, the remake of Warcraft 3. Next is Ocarina of Time 3D. Oh, 90s kids are going to hate this. Banjo-Kazooie is only 63. 90s kids are like, ooh, Banjo-Kazooie game is the greatest game because I grew up with Banjo-Kazooie. But yeah, it's only at 63. Ocarina of Time is so great on the list that it's on here twice. Ocarina of Time is so great, it's on here twice. So yeah, Banjo-Kazooie. Red Dead Redemption 2 is at 64. That's a sequel to Red Dead Redemption. Half-Life, 65. Pokemon. Oh, I think this is it's culturally important, but yeah, I think these are the worst Pokemon games besides Sword and Shield because of all the bad and all the glitches and stuff, and all the glitches and all the bad glitches in this game, and yeah, all the glitches in the game I still not like. It's still better than Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, but yeah. Yeah, next is Sonic Generations, the first Sonic game to be on this list. I'm surprised Sonic 1 isn't on this list yet. Mario Kart Double Dash, that's probably the second best Mario Kart game of all time, behind the GameCube, besides the Wii U and Switch one. Animal Crossing, New Leaf, Mario Sunshine, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Mario Kart 8 is so great, it's at twice on the list. Mario Maker, more Nintendo games. The Walking Dead, they made a Walking Dead game. I'm surprised it's not on the list because it's a licensed game, and usually licensed game though that's not good. But yeah, I think The Walking Dead is like one of those exceptions to licensed games being super bad. But yeah, it must be one of those exceptions. Kind of like the 007 game that came out in the 90s. It must be like that game. Assassin's Creed 2, I'm surprised none of the Assassin's Creed games are sold up, but there's a lot of Nintendo games on this list. So Pokemon Black. That is surprising because people always put out, oh, Gen 5 is the worst Pokemon in the world, okay? They didn't do the trash can and the ice cream, so therefore they're the worst Pokemon games, okay? And yeah, Batman, another Batman game, Smash Bros. The first one. Now, all the Smash Bros. Games are in the top list, except for the 3DS one, which is basically the same game as the Wii U one. Earthbound, oh yes, this game. This game's on the list. There's so many Nintendo games. Bioshock Infinite, almost but all of them but two. Yeah, New Super Mario Bros. Doom, Persona 5 is on this list. The game where Joker's from Fallout 4, Tetris. Why is it specifically the Atari version? That's weird, the Atari version. They made a Atari version. But everybody knows the version of the GameCube, not GameCube, Game Boy, NES, and the phone, even the phone versions. Yeah. And of course, there's Metal Gear Solid. I'm surprised that's not higher. Dark Souls. Dark Souls is at 86. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. That's another Xbox exclusive now. They're releasing it on the Switch though. And I think they put it on the PC years later too. But yeah, it's another Xbox exclusive game that Gary's Mod. That's only 88. You can do whatever you want in that game. Kirby Superstar Ultra, the DS one. Call of Duty, the first one. I think that's the first one. That's the original Call of Duty in 2003. They made it Call of Duty in 2003. It was a very, very unknown game where it came out. But yeah, next is Jack 2, another PlayStation game. Why is this on the list? This is like the more confused. This is even more confusing than Roblox. Clash of Clans is not even a game. Clash of Clans is not even a game. Okay? It's not even a game. It's you tap the screen on a freaking phone and you pay for stupid fucking garbage microtransactions the whole game. Kingdom Hearts, Left 4 Dead 2, Borderlands 2, and Mario 3D World, The Sims 4, Super Metroid, Pac-Man, and Sonic Heroes. So yeah, gonna go down here further. See which games are lower. Pokemon, so I'm surprised that's not higher. Cuphead, Mario, but yeah, there's a lot of Nintendo games, more Nintendo games. Plants vs. Zombies, Assassin's Creed, Age of Empires 2, Pokemon Platinum, Danganronpa 2, Goodbye to Spider. I'm surprised the PS Vita game is on this list. But I think that is the most dumbest title. Up Your Arsenal. Paper Mario, Lego Star Wars, The Complete Saga, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Legends of Zelda Link to the Past, a lot of Nintendo games, Elder Scrolls 4, Oblivion, Paper Mario, Rocket League, Kirby Star Allies, Angry Birds 2 has no comments but it's on here. GTA 3, SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for the Bikini Bottom, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, The Sims 3, Little Big Planet 2, Lego Marvel Super Heroes. I'm surprised this is not. The first Zelda game is at 127. It's below Roblox. Roblox is higher than the first Zelda game. That's just so funny. This list is. This list is just so funny. Sonic Adventure 2, But yeah, there's so many. Yeah, there's a lot. It's because this list is kind of more biased towards newer games. Wind Waker HD, Minecraft Story Mode. Why is this even on the list? Minecraft Story Mode sucks. It's just another bad. It's just another really bad game. Call of Duty World at War, God of War. Assassin's Creed Origins, that's the one in Egypt. Awakening. Yep. There it is. There was Sonic 1. It's only at 157. The first Sonic game. Okay. Mario Kart 7, that's, Mario Kart 7 is the, for free, it's one of the worst Mario Kart games. But yeah, in the top 400, there's like every iteration of Smash Brothers in history. And yeah, there is really no other games. I can see what the Pikmin games rank. Gotta see what the Pikmin games rank. Why is Doki Doki Literature Club in the top 100, but not, but not Conker's Bad Fur Day? I gotta see that one too. Conker's Bad Fur Day. Conker's Bad Fur Day is not in the top 200, but crappy Doki Doki Literature Club is on, Well, of course, it had the Great Mighty Pooh. Of course, see the Great Mighty Pooh. Greatest boss of all time, of course. That and of course, you can't forget the other bosses in the game, such as the weird walks in the game, where you fight later in the game. But yeah, it has some of the most. And I'm gonna go Pikmin. Pikmin 3's at 264, and the first Pikmin is Solo. Yeah, Power North was this 444. Hey Pikmin, yeah, that one doesn't exist. Hey Pikmin does not exist. That's the worst Pikmin game. And yeah, let's see what the Paper Mario games rank. The actual good ones, though, not the bad ones. The actual good ones. The first three. Okay? Yeah, the first three rank higher. Paper Mario 64. And then Paper Mario Color Splash and Sticker Style don't even rank on the list because they suck so much. Especially Sticker Style. Worst Paper Mario game ever. I gotta see what the B-Movie game ranks next. The B-Movie. The game, easily, a game that is surprised that, they didn't miss. Yeah, the B-Movie game. The B movie game, it's so great. Even the worst reviewers, even the most biased people, agree it's the greatest game of all, one of the best games ever made. So yeah, even the most biased reviewers on the internet who hates Ocarina of Time, who hates every game on the face of the planet, who hated Call of Duty, the newest ones, of course, you know, who hated several Mario games, who hated Smash Brothers, who hates Nintendo. At least he admits that the B movie game, he surrendered to the B movie game, so of course, B movie game needs to be in the top 1,000. So yeah, okay, that was all a joke. So yeah, that's basically it. Goodbye.